With the absence of NX at E3 this year, this leaves a lot of people talking about it and whether or not they think it will be good. And since I'm a fanboy of Nintendo, I might as well add my opinion. So here are my top 5 reasons the NX will succeed. Number 5. Legend of Zelda. The reason I think this is number 5 is because when Nintendo showed off the Breath of the Wild at E3, everyone is saying there's lines and lines upon people waiting to play this damn game. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to go. I had to sit here at my desk and watch it through YouTube, but fortunately, it was good. It was really good. It was fun to look at. It was fun to watch. I was basically watching the entire Nintendo stream the entire fucking full 3 days because I was watching more and more of the gameplay or more and more of what the game offered, and it looks really good and it looks really beautiful. It has a cell shade, I believe it's cell shaded style. I'm not sure that's what it is. I know it has cell in it, so maybe I'm wrong, but along those lines, and it looks amazing on the Wii U. And we all know the Wii U is kind of old and 2008 graphics cards, all that good stuff. So imagine what it looked like on the NX. Okay, this game is actually coming out next year, and believe the NX is coming out as well next year at March. So this game will probably I believe this game is releasing side by side of the NX. So like I was saying, me personally, I'm not getting for Wii U because for one, I'm looking forward to the next generation of Nintendo's gaming, and why would I play a perfectly good game on a downgrade of a console? I'm gonna get the NX, which I'm planning on saving money for, and then get the Zelda Breath of the Wild alongside it, and then play it on that console and watch see even better graphics, even better frame rate, even better everything. So that's why I'm waiting, but that's why I believe this is number 5. Number 4. This one's really simple and really straight to the point. It's because they keep delaying it, or they keep trying to. They're not showing it off. It was supposed to come to E3. It didn't come to E3. They completely blew it off. And I understand because I have learned over the years, if you keep pushing it back and it looks good when it finally comes out, that's what matters. If it's a good quality game or a good quality console, keep pushing it back as long as you can. Because at the end of the day, I want the best it could be, not some crappy half-assed title or crappy half-assed console. So I'm kind of happy that they keep pushing it back, because when they're finally ready to unveil it or release it, it's going to be the bee's knees, because they keep delaying it for a reason, and it's set for March, and that's in a couple months. I mean, next year, but still a couple months. And I gotta say, if it's going to be worth the wait, because I think Nintendo's on the right track here. Number 3. Their past failures. Basically, I feel like Nintendo, they've been kind of slacking as well. I'm kind of on the train here. They haven't been pushing out the best games. Now, when it comes to Mario, they've been keeping their Mario games very polished, very good. At least that's in my opinion. But other games like the Zelda, the remake of Zelda, that was kind of disappointing to me. Unfortunately, I'm a big fan of Zelda, so the Twilight Princess, it was they could have done more with it, I believe. That's just my opinion, though. But their past console, the Wii U, it was slacking. It wasn't as good as the current, or it wasn't better or good or at the same pace or level as the Xbox One or PS4. And I'm just thinking like, hey, man, that came out way before. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, but was it much better than the Wii? Like I feel like the Wii U is on par with the Xbox 360 and the Xbox or the PS3, and the Wii should have been on par with that, and that's my problem. I feel like they're kind of slacking, but I think they're learning. I think they're catching the hint. I think they're taking notes and trying to learn as much as they can. I think they're trying to implement new things, and hopefully they are, because if they aren't, they're gonna fail. But I honestly think that they're obviously doing something. They're doing something behind the works, and hopefully they're ready to show someone off anytime soon. But yeah, they failed a lot, but I feel like they're gonna come back strong, and that's the hope. Number 2. Now, I think this one's really interesting. So I know there's a bunch of people, a different variety of gamers, and me personally, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm more of a at-home console gamer, and that's how I've been all my life. But I'm definitely sometimes on the go, like handheld gamer. I love the Pokemons. I mean, I don't love them, but I like to play the Pokemons on the DS. I have most all of them because it's good for the free time. It's also very fun. But I usually play Call of Duty at home. I play all the Marios at home. I play all the exclusives on PS4 at home. All of it at home. So for me, it's kind of divided, but I'm more on the console side. But what they're doing here, or what, at least what I'm thinking here, is that they're splitting the consoles up. There's going to be a portion of the community that's going to go, or that's a portion of the people that play games is more of a handheld person, and because they're always on the go, and they can buy the NX's counterpart of the handheld systems, and then they can play all the games on that. And this one kind of ties in with the next one I'm bringing up, and that's number 1. But for right now, I'm focusing on the actual hardware itself. But for me, like people like me and my friends, there are people that stay home a lot, or not. I mean, yeah, I go to school and that's about it, and go to vacations. But I play games a lot. I play games a lot at home, so that's basically what I'm trying to say is they're gonna make 2 different parts: a handheld and a console part, or like a stay-at-home stationary part. And then if you're more home like me, you can get the stationary part, and then you'll get like maybe, or you're gonna get better better frame rate, better memory, all that good stuff. But there's gonna be 2 different types of hardware, 2 different genres of gamers. Number 1. Now, Nintendo is said to be bringing back the cartridges from back in the day when Nintendo first dropped their first console, and it was the Nintendo Classic. You pop open the lid, put the cartridge in, and you click it down, and put down the lid if you're OCD like me, and you power it on, and the game plays if you had everything set up. And the Super Nintendo, same deal. Not too familiar with that console, but now they switched over to the discs. Now they're on the whole like disc train, which I don't blame them because it's the new modern deal. And there's been rumors that they're gonna go back to the cartridge deal because it's cheaper, I believe, and it's also you can put more into the cartridges than you can with the discs. I believe it's also a faster processing power, and a lot of it's gonna be cheaper for them to manufacture. They can put a lot more into their games. I believe there's like I'm not sure how much you can put into a cartridge, but there's a lot more a hard drive space. I don't want to call it a hard drive, but there's more space you can put more of your game on there, put more of more on there. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but on a CD Blu-ray disc, there's also like a limit, and that's not nearly as much as the cartridge, which is good because Nintendo can produce the new Legend of Zelda, and bam, you have this gorgeous game with no like lag, or like it's gonna run better, which is good. It's also going to have a slim, sleek style because back then it was giant. It was a giant cartridge. Now we have cartridges for the DS that are small. Now, for good-looking games, it's gonna be a decently sized cartridge, kind of like the CD. I see maybe half the size of a CD, maybe bigger than the DS cartridge, and then you would put it in the NX and it worked like that. That's what I'm assuming it's gonna look like. Or that's how it's going to work, but I'm kind of excited for that because now what's going to happen is that cartridge is going to work for both the handheld version of the NX and then the stay-at-home stationary version. So you can buy one game, one Legend of Zelda for the NX, and then if you're a handheld gamer, if you're on the go a lot, you buy that game one time, put it in your handheld version, and then you play it like that. Or if you have both, or if you have, let's go with stationary first. If you have stationary, same deal. Buy it once, put it in your stationary console, play it like that. Or if you have both, like I imagine I will have both, because I'm going to save some money to get both of these things. Buy it once, play it at home like I usually do. And then if I'm going out to see my grandparents, going to school, not to school, that's bad influence. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring my shit to school. But if I want to go on the road, if I'm going to like a vacation, like a road trip, whatever it may be, I can get my handheld version, get it all charged up, take the game out of the NX and pop it in my handheld version, and there it is. I'm not sure how it's going to work from saving. I imagine it's going to be save clouds or like cloud saves or whatever, but somehow that's how I think it's going to work. And honestly, I think it's going to be a sweet deal, a sweet package, and I can't wait for the NX to come out. That was number 1 spot, so yeah. Now, this top 5 was all opinion-based. I understand that might be some topics I didn't cover that you thought were the same, but I do like Nintendo. It's honestly hit or miss. Like, I think they're going to do well. Me personally, I think they're going to do well because I think they have good intentions. I think they took notes, but I'm not inside Nintendo's head, so maybe they're not on the same page as me or you. So hopefully these opinions are on the same page or right around the corner from yours as well. And if this opinionated video did come out to be, if you did like the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I did put a lot of effort into this video, and hopefully there's more to come with the NX, and I do hope it comes out soon, or I can see more of it soon, because I want like a mental image of what it looks like, so I have like an idea, because I'm very like artsy about that stuff. So like I said, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.